Hey, you guys, welcome back to Shine On at Home with Cindy. You guys, today's video is going to be about one of my most favorite things to talk about, which is lighting. I love the layering of lighting. Y'all, it can make or break a room. We're going to hit on the three types of lighting, okay? You have your ambient lighting, okay, which is your main source, okay? Then you have your task lighting, okay? Then you have my absolute favorite, which is the accent lighting. Love accent lighting. Love playing around with it because it's just the best. It's the best to me. But the thing about it is you have to have a balance of all three to make, number one, your home look better. Number two, it's going to help your home function a lot better. And y'all, I have notes. I got ideas. If you will just hang with me through the end, I'm going to show some clips of my other house. We changed all the lighting in that house, just about every single light, every light switch, did all this type of stuff. I have photos of that house because a lot of times in my videos, I will reference, well, at the big house, we did this. At the big house, we did that. And this is what I'm talking about when I say the big house. When you hear me talk about the big house, that's the home that I'm talking about, the one that we moved here from. We downsized to this home. I know that I have some photos of some of the lighting that we changed in that house. So if you'll just wait till the end, I'll include those, and it was beautiful. It really was. I want to talk about each one of these, and you guys, you have to have a balance of all three of them. And if you'll look back at some of my videos, I have always struggled with the lighting. I've been struggling this morning even with the lighting because it's gray outside. Just to do this video, it's aggravating. There's been so many times that I have tried to turn on all the light switches while I'm doing videos, right? Because I've been off balance here with the lighting. Part of it is because the windows are mainly on one side of the house, which I try to use mirrors to reflect off those windows. But I have not had a good balance of light, and that's been throwing me off. So I have recently just purchased a few little accent lighting that I want to share with you guys, and I'll be listing that in the description down below if you're interested in some of these little things that I've bought. They're little, nothing major, but I'm going to be sharing those things with you. Where we're going to start is with the ambient lighting. That's your overall, that's your base lighting. That is your recessed lighting. That's your chandeliers. It's your main source of lighting, okay? It's the light that just illuminates the entire room. But that's about all it does for you, okay? But that is still needed. You still need your base lighting. I have to put on my glasses. Typically, it's going to be your primary source of lighting too. Your mounted ceiling lights, that's your ambient. The recess, like I said, track lights is another one that qualifies. Some pendant lightings qualify too, and then the chandeliers, right? So mostly where you're going to see it just about in every room, but mainly like in the living rooms, kitchens, hallways, places like that. The next layer of lighting that is still needed, you still need this in all your rooms, is task lighting. Okay, it's kind of self-explanatory. That's your functional layer of lighting, and like your reading light, okay, that's your task lighting. Something else I was thinking of, like your makeup light. If you have like a lighted makeup mirror, that qualifies as a piece of task lighting too. Under cabinet lighting, like I have here, task lighting, and that I have not had that before, and it was awful. You really need that if you can get that installed. It really helps a lot. Oh, pendant lights above your dining table. That could be considered task lighting too. But most of the time where you're going to see this task lighting is in your offices, your workspaces. Like if you have a craft room or sewing room, you're going to have that task lighting, right? Kitchens and bathrooms, you're going to have some task lighting for like those makeup lights, right? The third layer of lighting is what I love more than any other type of lighting, and that's the accent lighting. That's the mood lighting, okay? It changes your whole atmosphere when you have that accent lighting. And I've just always loved it. And I've played around with it for years. To me, it's like the most artistic lighting there is, because there's so much that you can do with the accent lighting. I mean, it's endless what you can do with it. What the accent lighting does is it brings your attention to a specific thing, okay? It illuminates certain things in your home that you want to showcase, okay? Like before in my old house, I had a big built-in cabinet that had these two big old holes in the top. I mean, it was built in. And they were dark. They were real dark. I put some uplights in there behind my decor. Boom. It changed the whole look of the whole entire living room. So that's just one example. But some examples of the accent lighting, of course, is going to be like your sconces, picture lights, table lamps, or even floor lamps, rope lighting. And sometimes we call this indirect lighting, right? It's my favorite. I'm sitting here looking through this camera and I'm looking at the top of these cabinets. I don't have it in this house. I didn't have it in the last house, but the one before, John put me some rope lighting on the top of those cabinets where it was hid, and it was just glowing up there. It was so pretty. Don't have that here. I might get it at some point, but don't have it right now. So candles, I'm going to add candles to the mix because I use a lot of battery operated candles as accent lighting as well. Or what I like about the accent lighting so much is the fact that they don't take up very much space. It can create just a relaxed ambiance, I guess you could say, to any space. But I do recommend having a balance of all three, but not all at the same time. You don't want too much of the same thing. Now, there are some ways that you can turn your ambient lighting into your accent lighting. And it's simple. It's with dimmers. It's with dimmers. And we were talking the other night about putting dimmers on all of our light switches here because we need them. We need them. We don't have any here at this house. I've always had them in the past. They make a huge difference having those dimmers. Plant uplights. I'm fixing to show you some. I've got some. Huge difference. If you encounter any space where you can put an uplight, or even like these plant lights that I just got, a little lamp or something, if you can showcase your decor by adding those little bitty touches, it's really going to make those spaces really pop. Candles, like I said, candles, lamps. I recently just moved a lamp from my little short hallway here into the dining room because it was off balance. I kept messing around in here trying to figure out, why is it off? Why is it off? I put that one lamp here, made a world of difference. We just needed some light over there on that side, and it helped. It helped a ton. Something else that I wrote down, even your wax warmers, you guys, they had that little bitty bulb in it, Use that as accent lighting. I am. Plus it smells good too, so there you go. LED strips can be used. I don't have any here, but all of these are great ideas for accent lighting. because I basically think that it can make or break your room, the look of your room. Okay, but again, the goal is not to use them all at the same time. Balance it out based on the function of the room. And also, we don't want to forget about our outdoor lighting as well. Okay, we still need, the right lighting there too. And I'll be showing you guys pictures of Big House at night, of what it looked like. But your landscape lights, your string lights around your porch, lanterns, solar lights. So, this goes for not only the inside, but the outside too. Another way that I used accent lighting one time in the Big House was under a bed. Raven had a platform bed, and we attached some rope lighting under it around the edge. You turn the light on, that bed was glowing underneath. It looks so good. So if you have teenagers, if they want something different, think about that. Think about getting them a platform bed or any type of bed that you could put rope lighting under. It's really cool. It looks really neat. So anyway, I am going to be inserting some photos of the old house and what we did there, but I'm going to show you guys what I just did in the last couple days. So hang on just a minute. Okay, so I know that you cannot see. Look, y'all, the sun's coming out now when I needed the light a while ago to do this video. I know you cannot see real good here, but here we are talking about lighting. This is what I did, y'all. Got it from Amazon. There is a little, I'll show you what it looks like at night. Got a little clip of it. It's just a little round disc that goes in here. I covered it up, okay? And I also hid the little remote back here. I hid it, okay? It's battery operated. There we go. So at night, and of course you can't see it real good right now, but at night, it really illuminates this whole palm tree, and it's just so, so pretty. But anyway, yeah, got it from Amazon. And yeah, I just keep that remote hidden right there. Okay, here's another source of light that I got for a little accent lighting. My fruit has seen better days, but it is these candles. And I got the candles and the candle holders both from Amazon. I'll link those. But it comes with a little remote too. And it's, you can set it on a timer and mess with the brightness if you want the flicker, or if you want just the regular steady, which I think I've got it on the candle. Yeah, got those, and I'm real happy with the way that turned out. Love those candles there. Let's turn those off. There we go. This is the little lamp that I was telling you guys that I swapped out that made a world of difference. I did have it over here. Stole those from this other bedroom. I needed a light here to balance the room out because it just wasn't balanced. This helps. This works. While I'm talking about it, let's go in here real quick. Okay, so now we are in the guest bedroom. I wound up getting these two lamps. Oh, I can't link those, but this room has been a challenge. I did order some curtains finally, y'all, for the second time to go in here. The first time they were undeliverable, so didn't get them. So I ordered some more. Hopefully they'll be here in the next couple days. But since I stole the lamps out of here, because I really didn't know what to do with this room, but regardless, until I figure it out or whatever changes I want to make, it needed some lamps. So wound up getting these lamps. I think it looks okay, So anyway, that's the main source up there. So I needed these lamps bad. So got those. And of course you guys have seen my little chandelier light here. I like it okay. We use it. I keep it on all the time. Okay, and because my balance was off, and again, I'll show you pictures of what it looks like at night at the end, but my 2 table lamps, I had one back here, one back here. I moved them to go behind the couch because I felt like it needed some light over here, especially at night. So I do have these recessed lights on. Here is, see, I'm using the wax warmers as a little accent lighting. Okay, it works fine. These palms would look great with the plant lights, the up lights. Great. Here's something else that I ordered from Amazon. Let me show you the candle sticks, sconces. They're simple. They're not real big. They're slender. Got the same kind of candles that I have on the bar. They have the same remote. And they work the same way. It looks really good at night. But yeah, that's what that looks like. And really that picture needed something anyway. It just looked a little bit too bare. So I like this a lot better. And my other little wax warmer. It's off. And I just keep the remote hidden back behind there so I'll know where to find it. Now, I wanted to do something up here. Let me turn these off. I have another remote, you guys, hid in this bowl. And the same plant light that I have in that big palm tree when you're first walking in the door, I believe they came in a 2-pack. There we go. So that illuminates that quite a bit, and it looks really, really good at night as accent lighting. So yeah. Just wanted to show you guys how that makes a difference. And again, it makes a huge difference at night. Huge difference. Now, my most favorite that I got was this one here. This picture light. And I did wind up swapping out my palms. The other palm took up too much of this space. So swap those around. But you guys, what is so cool about this light is it is rechargeable. It does have a remote. There we go. Y'all, it looks so good at night. And I started to get one for that bird picture down there instead of the sconces, and I might still could, but I don't, you have to have a balance again, so I don't want to overwhelm that one piece of art down there with too much accent lighting. So got this installed, and I believe I have a little clip of John doing it. Let me show you what's so cool about it. Okay, you guys, hope that doesn't turn over. But what is so cool about this is this comes off and it is rechargeable. You guys, it came with a charging cord, so it's kind of touchy. Came on. Turn it off. But anyway, all you do, you guys, stick this in there, stick it in your block, charge it. Doesn't take very long to charge. And then once it gets charged, I've only had to charge it once, but I love it. I love it. And I may get some more of these for some other areas that I want to enhance or draw attention to. But yeah, it just has a little magnet thing here on the back. And y'all, it's super easy, super easy. So anyway, so you guys just hang on, and I will be inserting some clips, like I said, of the old house. And well, hang on. There's one more light I want to show you guys what I did. Hang on. Now this lamp that I changed is more of a task lighting. Okay. Now here is an example of what would be considered task lighting. So I took this little lamp that I had on a different little table, and it wasn't really being used for any task. So I decided to put it on this little table by this chair. And I've got my books down here that I'm reading, and that is working out a lot better to have that task lighting there in that chair. And it's right here by the office, so I can sit here and talk to John or whatever. But I do have task lighting there, and it does seem to still balance the room because I still have my main source of light, which is the recessed lighting, and I also have the bedside lamps, but I did need a task lamp, and so yeah, it's working out pretty good. So you guys, while I was putting this together, I looked in this dark hole, this pantry, and turned the light on. This is an example of where you could use some accent lighting, some lighting up underneath these shelves. But yeah, instead of just having that recessed lighting there, wouldn't it be pretty to have maybe some kind of recessed lighting under each one of these? I think that would be nice. But anyway, that may be a future project. I don't know, but it's a good place. It's a good place. So anyway, you guys,
but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that. But mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that. Evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that. I, there's some strange evolutionary process going on. But mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
So thank you guys so much for hanging with me and talking about lighting. It makes a huge difference. Anyway, I hope that this video has been useful to you, and I hope you've gotten a few ideas that you can use in your home. And I'm gonna keep on doing what I can here to get it right, So anyway, you guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Okay? See ya.